A good tomorrow starts tonight. Welcome back to the Twin Win, the only live stream on the internet that helps you get the twin win of succeeding in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. This is the only live stream that also goes live at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time most days, most weekdays. Sometimes there's issues, but we go live most of the time. If you're joining me live, give me a hashtag live. If you're joining me on replay, give me a hashtag replay. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow so that you can get all of the tips and training that I offer every day at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And learn to get that twin win. That's what I want for you and why I do these live trainings. So I started out by saying that a good tomorrow starts with a good tonight. And the idea being is that we really have to be cognizant of our evening rituals. And what do I mean by an evening ritual? Well, the things that you do to prepare for the next day, the things that you do to prepare your body and your mind for rest. You see, rest is the most important part of productivity. Without rest, there is no productivity. And so you need to make sure that you're getting the best rest possible. And it's more than just turning off your TV an hour before, although that is really good advice. It's about setting the tone and setting the mindset before going to bed so that you can get a good night's sleep and be ready for the next day refreshed and excited to get out of bed and go. So really, we have to think about some things as we're preparing for bed. One, I already mentioned, make sure you're turning your TVs, your devices, your phones, all of those things off at least an hour before bed. Now, the reason why is because you have blue light that comes from those devices, and blue light can actually mess up. It can actually, the best way to describe it is jet lag. It can throw you off 2 to 3 to 4 hours off your normal, regular circadian rhythm of when your melatonin should be kicking in. So by watching something with blue light, you're literally giving yourself jet lag. That's why you can't go to sleep for 2 or 3 hours. And that's why you're tired the next day, because you feel like you're literally in a different time zone. Preparing yourself for bed is also important in the way that you prepare for the next day, laying out your clothes or your gym clothes, things that you want to get done, thinking about through those things and preparing for the evening. Another important factor in preparing for the evening or preparing for the next day is by making sure that anything that needs to be done, again, that you're closing all loops in your brain. So anything that needs to be done and actually creating it as part of your ritual, like locking the front door or letting the dog out and then letting them back in. All of those things are steps in your ritual. And the more you do that repeatedly at the same time every night, the easier it is for your brain to wind down. The reason why is because you're not using or you're not trying to use your executive function anymore. Your brain is shutting down, your executive function shutting down, you're running on autopilot, and you're just doing the same thing over and over and over. Brushing your teeth at the same time, getting your pajamas on at the same time, doing all of those things so that your evening ritual sets you up to enter into bed and enter into sleep as quickly as possible. One of the things that used to annoy my wife, she's now learning this and learning why I was able to do this. But one of the things that bugged her was I would go to bed and within like 30 seconds, boom, I'm asleep. And she's like, how do you do that? I said, well, it's because my sleep time, my preparation is ritualized. I do the same things every night and do them so that my brain can shut down so I don't have to think anymore. Again, you don't want to be on your blue light devices. You don't want to be giving yourself jet lag. You don't want to be drinking caffeinated drinks. You don't want to be taking a lot of sugar in before going to sleep or a lot of carbs, but you want to prepare your body to be able to sleep through the night. And as you sleep through the night, then you have the opportunity to refresh and to be able to wake up feeling refreshed and feeling like you're ready to go. Some other tips are to make sure you're sleeping in as dark a room as possible. No night lights, okay? Get blackout lights, curtains to block out the light. Make sure that you have it as dark as possible. The reason being is that a dark room, any light will affect us. Even though we close our eyes, any light can get through and it will affect our circadian rhythms. Also, make sure that your room is actually a little bit cooler. It's been proven that if we can go to bed with a room that's a little bit cooler, it helps our body, because our body actually cools down to go to sleep. It actually drops about a degree, give or take. And so you want it to drop a little bit, and having a cooler room helps you to enter that state quicker. You can also take a warm shower now I just said have a cooler room and cool down. Take a warm shower, but make sure it's at least 2 hours before your bedtime, a warm shower or a warm bath. That'll relax the muscles, but you want to make sure that it's at least 2 hours so that your body's cooled down and so that you can continue to cool down and be ready to slip into sleep. If you follow these tips, you can have a really great evening ritual and prepare yourself for the next day. Again, don't check email, get things ready. If you want to exercise the next day, get your things ready that you need to exercise so they're already there. So there's one less barrier, one less piece of friction to stop you from exercising the next day. Be fully prepared. Go to bed in a nice, cool room with clean sheets, with a comfortable pillow, comfortable bedding, so that you can relax through the night, so that your body can relax. As you do so, you'll prepare yourself and you'll be ready to go the next day. So this is really where your next day starts. Your productivity starts the night before by getting a good night's rest. That's why you need that. So if you like this, please give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know if you join me live, give me hashtag live. If you join me on replay, give me a hashtag replay. Again, we go live every day, almost every day, Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m., and help you to get the twin wins so that you can succeed in business while winning at home. So I'm off to enjoy some family time. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.